Hello and welcome to another episode of the tea tasting. I'm gonna wait another minute or two while people start to show up. Well, I'm really excited about this one for today. So the more people come in, the faster I can start it all. Oh, got a little something in my eye. It's burning. Hello, and welcome. I got two people live, but it's not telling me who it is. So it might take a while for me to be able to say hello. In the meantime, my eye is burning. Hey, Nicole, how's it going? You made it. Oh my God, my something in my eye. I think I have an eyelash or something. Yeah, it's already starting off on the right foot. It's like my eye is. Oof. Hey, Kelsey, how's it going? Greg, what's up? What's up? Okay, that's I'm still waiting on a couple more people, and then I can get this party started. Yeah, I should start that. Cesar, what's up? Ani. Okay. Okay, sorry about that. I lost Wi-Fi for a second, but I'm back. Oh, and I got okay, like first thing I started. There's something burning in my eye. Okay, so I got enough people. Hey, Jazzy. Okay, so what we're doing today is we're doing the peaches on the beaches. This will be, hey, Ma, you made it. This is gonna be the last of my personal blends. I think I'm lagging a little. Hey, Sheila. Okay, so this is gonna be the last of my personal blends until I create and purchase more. So for now, we're going to after this one, I'm going to start doing just the regular store brands. I already have a couple in stock, so there's not going to be a lack of material. Hey, Teresa, how's it going? Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to get the water boiling. Now this is a rooibos tea, so it's a red leaf. It's got, well, it's generally rooibos. It's I mixed peach rooibos with vanilla rooibos and rooibos lemon cloud. So I'm hoping for a nice mixture of peach and tang with the vanilla to sweeten it up. So I'm hoping to get like a creamy, tangy flavor. This is like my version of peaches and cream. So while the water boils, hey Princess, how's it going? Okay, so I'm gonna put you guys down for just a moment. Give you my first impression of the peaches tea. Now I'm not big on peaches in general. But when it comes to tea, it's a very classic taste. Oh yeah, that's what I'm hoping to get through here. When it comes to tea, I make an exception. Like I'll drink the tea, but not eat the fruit. Hey, Kara, you made it. And lo and behold, I was able to open it up this time without spilling it. So we're off to a great start. All right, so first impressions. I'm not even breathing it, and I smell the peaches already. So I'm going to let you know my first impression, see how it comes up. Okay, so it's got a very soft kind of scent to it. Like it's got a strong peach flavor, but not overpowering. So I'm guessing that it's going to be a very creamy blend. I also put pineapple in there and I believe it's raspberry. Yeah, raspberry and pineapple. So it is peaches. It's just not an overpowering peaches. So I can listen to the water. It's starting to boil. So I'm gonna go ahead and pour a little out before I get too involved in the scent of it. I like making it nice and strong, so you get a full flavor. And as usual, I pre-sweetened the pot. So once I get it started, it'll be nice and sweet in there. Oh, okay. And I'm going to show you what what it looks like. I might as well go right into the bag. Okay, there we go. As you can see, it's nice and colorful. There's a nice red tint to the rooibos. It's a little bit out of focus. I don't know why. About this amount. It makes about 2 cups. That's what the pot I use makes. But in this case, actually, there we go. The cup that I use is rather big. Out of each bag, that depends. Let me compare first. Now, alright, this is gonna be challenging. I'm kind of working around the boiling water. That could end badly. Okay, so as you can see, the cup that I usually use is a lot bigger than normal size cups. So this one, it makes about 1.5 cups, but whenever I use the smaller cups, it does about 2.5. So that amount, the amount of tea that I put in this pot, it makes it's good enough for 2 people. At the very least, sometimes for 3, depending on. Now, for the 3-ounce bags, it also depends on the amount that you use. I brew mine kind of strong, so I use an extra little bit. Generally, it's 3-ounce. It's a 3-ounce bag. Hey, Michelle, you made it this week. Great. It's a 3-ounce pouch, and it makes about roughly 20 to 30 cups, depending on how much you use. And it looks like my water is done. Now this is going to be steeped at 212 degrees for about 5 minutes. Demi, you're here. Woohoo! The more the merrier. Came just in time. I'm pouring out the water. There we go. Don't want to overdo it. Sometimes I put too much water in and it kind of overflows, which is easy to do for me because I have a bit of an appetite. Can everybody else hear me? It might be just the settings. Water. Hey, Jose, what's up? Okay, so like I was saying, it makes about 20 to 30 cups for 3 ounces, which it's really good for the price. It averages out to about 32 cents per cup. Now you can cut out. My voice. Yeah, I was having a little bit of issues with the Wi-Fi earlier. It was in and out. But it looks like I'm getting a steady signal now, so should be good to go. I forgot to look at the time. So now it's 8:10. At about 8:15, I'll take out the. Hey Michelle, you made it. This is Michelle number 2. I'll take out the basket in about 5 minutes. Now this one, because it's a rooibos tea, I can. It's 32 cents. You can't beat. You know, it's a great amount of tea for the price. Now, since this is a rooibos tea, it can stay in there as long as you need it. Whenever I use rooibos in an iced tea, I like to keep it steeped for an hour. Now, when I steep the iced tea, I heat it up first, and then I let it sit there for long enough so that it pulls out all the flavor. The red tea leaf is strong enough to pull it all out and still maintain a really good flavor to it without becoming bitter at the end. I'm still kind of I'm still kind of testing it when I do black teas. Black teas is a little bit harder because it's not able to be steeped for a longer amount of time. But I think I've got a pretty good balance when it comes down to it. I have a habit of leaving things on way too long. But in the end, it's all about trial and error and practicing and all that. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about the ingredients. I didn't get to talk too much about it. Now this has rooibos tea, marigold flowers, natural vanilla flavor, natural peach flavor, apple pieces, lemongrass, apricots, and natural lemon flavor. White teas. Well, white teas are currently available. I just haven't done one yet. I am planning on it. I actually have a one that I'll be doing next week. A really, really great one. It's a jasmine silver needle, which is jasmine tea and white tea put together. I tasted it a couple weeks ago, and oh, it was amazing. I mean, I've said it a million times. I love jasmine tea. Hey, Allie. I absolutely love it to the point where I've actually purchased the higher end stuff. White tea with blueberry. They have that. I haven't tried their blueberry yet. I've tried their white strawberry, and it's out of this world. I used it in one of my mixes. I can't remember which one off the top of my head. But it's amazing. Yes, jasmine rocks. Oh man, I have some. Was it jasmine Fujian? It's jasmine Fujian pearls. It goes for about $30 for 5 ounces, and let me tell you, it is out of this world. Like, I can't wait to finish this batch so I can go out and get a new one, because it quickly became a favorite. And the way that I talk about it, depending on the kind of jasmine that the kind of tea that the jasmine is mixed with, you get a different flavor. The Fujian one has a sweet, fragrant taste to it at the beginning, but at the end of it, it's got a nice creamy buttery flavor. It's out of this world. Like, I have not shared this with anybody because I practically covet it. It's that good. Maybe one of these days I'll use it on a stream just to where does it come from? Jasmine is usually mixed with green. That's all from China. They're predominantly green teas. Fujian, I forgot the region on it, but yeah, it's my secrets. Shh, don't tell. But yeah, it's mainly in China. So it looks like my time is up. I'm gonna go ahead and unsteep the tea. It'll just take one moment. Well, I try not to burn myself this week. Oh, my hands are on fire. I'll be posting the link to the tea afterwards. So you can just check my my Facebook. And oh wait, I forgot I already have my my spoon here. Force of habit. You can check my Facebook, and you'll be able to get the link to this particular tea. If you're looking for anything else, just let me know. I can make some great recommendations. As well, I have 16 blends now. I created one last week, and I can, if you want me to send it. No, I didn't actually burn myself. I just spilled a little bit on myself last week, and that one, it didn't go so well. Oh yeah, they do have great jasmine. I'll send you the recommendations, and as well, I'll send you an email with all 16 links to my different blends in case you want to take a look at those as well. Just keep in mind that all my teas, all my personal blends go 5% of the proceeds go to charity. And they're not coming from me; they're coming from the website. It's the website just donates that portion to whatever I what is it? Do I have something? I actually have plenty. So if you want me to make a couple recommendations, I'll bring some upstairs, and we'll sort out that sore throat. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and pour the tea, and oh, this already smells absolutely amazing. Greg, you made it! Wow, that is a really beautiful red. I'm going to show you in just a moment. I'll try not to get Ebola, but I can't make any promises. Because when you're in this house and you have little kids running around, germs are everywhere. Now this is a really attractive tea. Let me see if I can get some light on there without spilling any. Okay. So if you can look at the brim right around this area, look at how beautiful, like it's like a golden red. And that's how you know. It's if you look closely, like right at the edge, you have a nice yellowish golden edge to it. And then the rest is like really deep red and green. That's why it's a red tea, because it naturally steeps in that color. So first, oh yeah, it's very pretty. Okay, so once you steep it, let me see. Now it smells more peachy. Like before, when it's dry, you have a lot of the peach scent to it is kind of muted. Yeah, exactly. But that's why I'm drinking tea, because I'm already building up the immunity. It depends on how much you spill. If it would stain clothes, you would have to spill a lot of it. A little bit, since the base is watery, it won't really stain. Not like coffee. Coffee has a very strong stain, but whoops, tea on it. Oh, there we go. I lost the signal again. But anyway, it doesn't really stain that well, but it's good. You can drink it without sweetener. It all depends on your tastes. As always, I put 2 packets of stevia. It's calorie free. It's vegan friendly. It's all natural, all organic, and it's really good with. It's about 2 to 3 times sweeter than sugar, so you don't need a whole lot of it. You can also use honey. I've got some honey on there as on hand. That I don't use as much when it comes to rooibos tea, because the rooibos tea is naturally sweet on its own, so it doesn't really need that extra. I just do it for taste. All right, so here we go with the first sip of the day. And just as always, I slurp the tea to taste it better. Peaches and honey, yeah, exactly. That's probably what I'm gonna bring upstairs to Jose after he's done. I I would love to do that, but that takes a lot of startup money and a lot of connections that I don't quite have yet. Who knows? Maybe in the future. However, I do have kind of an announcement-ish. It's not official yet, but I'm already doing. I'm going to make Jose his own pot. Don't worry. I'm gonna be doing a tea party. A friend of mine at work made the suggestion. She actually wants to throw one for her friends. It's like just kind of something to do, and I think that would be a good little side gig to get into. I'm thinking about it. So all my buds in Chicago, getting the word out. I already bought the Colleen. Welcome, you made it. I already got the materials. I just need practice. So if you want to throw an impromptu tea party, let me know, and we'll start something up. All right, so first sip of the day. It's gonna be slurpy as usual because that's the proper way to taste tea for the first time, so you get all the flavor. So I'm not being rude. It's just this is how it's done. I didn't make the rules. Ooh, that is really good. Well, yeah, you're in Florida, but I have friends in Chicago. I'm sure you have friends in Chicago too. Okay, so first impression, the tea is like really tasty. Like the peach and the lemon rooibos, the rooibos cloud comes out really, really nice. You have a good mixture of the peach with the extra kick of lemon just over the cream, and this is really, really good. Like it's not what I expected. I have had the peach rooibos on its own. Well, I know you taught me not to, but I'm kind of bending the rules a little bit. This is tea etiquette or etiquette. Haha, I beat you to that one, Kara. But but actually, the pinky is not culturally sound either. Now, it's hard to describe the full effect of the flavor. I can probably pull this off mathematically. So the way that it's coming out, like if I was to do a pie graph, you would have a little over an overabundance of the citrus and the lemon. So that would take up about maybe 70%, and then the last 30% would be the creaminess of the vanilla. Hey, thanks for sharing my video. I appreciate that. The more people that watch, the more. And as long as there's viewers, as long as there's people participating, it's a wonderful feeling. Now, to answer your question, Teresa, is there caffeine in it? No, there is not. Free, and that makes up every single piece of this. It's all different kinds of rooibos as well as lemongrass, and lemongrass is also caffeine free. It's got raspberry and pineapple in it, so those are all. Hey, that's just the way that I think. If you want me to put it in a visual, let's talk about layers. You have a layer this big of peach, a layer this big of the citrus, lemon rooibos, and then a layer maybe that big of the cream. So that's the visual representation, if that helps. Yes, thank you for sharing, Jazzy. I appreciate that. Let me just take one more, because this is like, ooh, I find that for these last couple teas, I'm just compelled to keep drinking it. And as Nicole will attest, I share my teas with everybody, and they have been very receptive. Like, everybody who's tried it has loved it. What was your question again? Let me go back. So I got not maths. I think I missed it. Oh, have I ever found a tea that I didn't like? Um, I'll I'll get to the cookies in a minute. Um, the teas that I don't like, I would have to say Earl Grey is an acquired taste. I don't dislike it. It's just hard for me to get used to. I'm still getting acquired to it. It kind of has a little bit of a soapy flavor in it, and Earl Grey is the kind of thing where either you love it or you hate it. And I'm trying to get to love it because I don't naturally hate it. Hey, Stuart, you made it. What's up? Um, so yeah, I would have to say if there is a tea that I dislike, it would have to be Earl Grey, but I'm learning. I don't want to be the kind of guy who says, "Oh, I hate it. I'm never trying it again." I've had three different types of it. Now there is one that I like, Earl Grey Bravo. It's got a nice citrusy balance to it, so it kind of makes the flavor better. And I put cream in it. That's one of the few teas that I use cream in. You can't really use cream with a whole lot of teas because it's just like oof. If you use it with anything citrus, the cream will be curdled, and although it doesn't taste bad, it just looks awful. And I learned that the hard way. I used it in what was it, blood orange? Because I thought orange and cream it would be good together, but the visual was just awful. If I do my tea parties, I'll call them what you might want to rethink the name. I don't. I don't have an official name yet. Right now, I'm in the practicing stage. So when I get to that point where I can start doing this as a side gig, I'll try to market myself wisely. Yeah, it's got for the medicine taste. You're absolutely right. Like it tastes like soap at the end of it, and it takes a little bit of getting used to. And it's not just any soap. It's like specifically a hand soap, where it's got that kind of thing in the back of your throat, where if you were like bite a bar of something, I don't know what's one of those green ones, it wouldn't have that same effect. But if you accidentally drink some hand soap, which don't ask me how I know, but yeah, it gets it. Yeah, it's the bergamot, and it's bergamot. It's supposed to be on its own, like naturally sweet. So I don't know. I've never had it on its own. This is just what I hear, but I don't know. We'll see. And the chai thing, yeah, I feel ya. It's chai is not for everybody, and as you saw a couple of weeks ago, when I had the Dai Bai chai, it like one cup is good. Two or three, it will mess you up. And I also I don't know if you guys saw it, but the newest flavor, the newest flavor of tea that I created was Dai Bai chocolate chai, and I wanted to make it a pair. So you get the Dai Bai chai and then the Dai Bai chocolate chai. You get them together, you actually get 10% off each. I set it up so that there's a discount. If you're brave enough to get both of them, you will get a reward. Hey Beth, you made it. Hey Beth, hey Bruce, what's up? So yeah, the I think I was having a little bit of an evil streak when I did that, because the Dai Bai chai alone, it hit me like a rock. I want to get the chocolate chai, the Dai Bai chocolate chai. I'll do it one of these weeks. I'm really excited about it. Yes, it's that might be what it is. The when it's in hair products, because it has that flavor to it. Let me just take another sip because it's been a little while since my last one. Ooh, it's so good. So for those of you who are just joining us now, I'm doing Peaches on the Beaches. I'm going to talk about again about the what is that? I thought you were British. Not quite. I know. Well, your mom, she's close to British. She's very proper. But let's see. We got the rooibos tea, marigold flowers, natural vanilla, natural peach, apple pieces, lemongrass, apricot. Let me scroll down a little bit. Lemon, raspberry, and pineapple. It's very delicious. It's a very great flavor. Munoz, what's up? Welcome, welcome. So you're getting a very balanced flavor, I want to say. That's the best word I can come up with to describe it. Ooh, that's delicious. Oh, it is good, Nicole. I'll be bringing some in either tomorrow or Tuesday. Probably tomorrow, so be prepared. I know that you have all your teas in order that you want to drink them, but this is gonna jump the line a little bit. I recommend it. Oh, that is just amazing. Like it kind of tastes. It tastes like candy. Oh, I'm sure you will. Uh, it kind of tastes like if Werther's made a peach flavored candy. That would do it. I don't know if I don't know how many of you are familiar with Werther's, but that's those the hard caramel candies, and I grew up on them, and ooh, they were just really delicious. So, do you guys have any questions? Anything you want me to explain or talk about? I didn't forget about your question, Teresa, about the cookies. The cookies, it's every week, so I kind of expect it. This one, I would say, the perfect match would be I've had a vanilla rooibos cookie before. That's gonna be good with it. Something light flavored. I guess like a sugar cookie would go well with that. Any kind of sugar cookie, really. Not specifically like I was talking about that first time in the tin. This one it'll be really good with like one of those ones with the frosting in it, or the ones that are cooked that are almost cake but not quite. Like the really thick ones that you get from the bakery. That would go amazing. Even a honey glazed donut, a Cool Whip cookie. That I would say so. Yep, Cool Whip cookie with a little dollop of it on top. I'm all about that. The Thin Mints, I wouldn't really recommend to go with this because a Thin Mint I would imagine would go well with probably a jasmine because it's all very fragrant. Now I do have peppermint tea, and of course that would go well with it also. As a matter of fact, there's one that tastes exactly well if you sweeten it right. It tastes like work peppermint patty. What is it called? The cocoa mint green. Cocoa mint green is something that I swear by. Cool Whip, yeah. Gotta emphasize the H there. Cool Whip. Cinnamon Teddy Grahams. That actually might be good for this one. I have no idea what crumpets are. I've never had a crumpet. It sounds amazing. If I ever have a crumpet, I want to bite it in a way that it comes out like in the shape of a trumpet, so I can have a trumpet crumpet. And I would do that specifically for the pun. You guys know I don't play around when it comes to puns. I would have a trumpet crumpet. And if it breaks, I'll dump it. Oh, I can hear the groans already. I'm 100% dad joke approved. Yeah, I'm I'm going to drink some more tea now. I'm going to try not to spit it out. Okay, all right, here we go. Similar to an trumpet crumpet. Is it similar to an English muffin? I would like to try that. It actually sounds like it's really good. A breakfast or dinner tea? I would say it's good for breakfast. Yeah, tea. I would be like your dad's tea. No, I think that this would be good for breakfast. Or something after, something like right before bed. A dinner tea I would recommend for something like more along the lines of a black tea or a ginger tea. Something like that would be more hearty. But this one is very sweet. It's lively. So yeah, this is definitely a breakfast tea. And it's decaffeinated, so you would have to like be awake for quite some time before. Don't expect this to wake you up with caffeine. It'll wake you up with the flavor. It'll probably make an amazing iced tea as well. I might just, yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll bring it to work for a couple weeks, make it about halfway through, and then I'll bring it back home, make it as an iced tea, and we'll see how that goes. But I have a really good feeling that this is just gonna blow you away. Well, blow me away as an iced tea. Which one is a good description? Barbecue tea. That would be amazing. Well, great. As a matter of fact, Munoz, when you next time you come, I'll probably have here because I always share with Angel whenever I have something really nice cooking down here. So if you want, just drop me a line and I'll let you know. I'll let you know what I have. Right now, I'm working on finishing off my Thai chai iced tea. That is out of this world. I use Thai chai on a couple of bases in my own blends. Oh, you are coming on Sunday? Okay, great. I'll make some. Oh, but I'll have. Yeah, it's gonna be all right. So what I'll do is I'll leave. I'll bring on. I'll bring it on Monday. But I'll make some of the iced tea for Sunday. That way, I'll be able to test it myself, and I'll be able to share with all the gang at work as soon as possible. So yeah, Munoz, I'm doing this for you. Don't let me forget. It's down here. You have me on Facebook. You have me. You know where my room is. So just knock on the door and say, "Hey, where's my tea?" And I'll say, "Right here." I can send you some. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I don't mind buying it for other people because I love sharing my obsession. Well, I know I don't have to, but I love, like I just finished saying, I love sharing it with people. And, I mean, it brings me a lot of joy to open people's worlds. Because like I said before, a lot of people's only experience with tea is Lipton. And they're like, oh, I don't like it. I drink it occasionally. I only drink it when I'm sick. That was me. I would only drink it like once or twice a year when I was dead sick. But when I started drinking other flavors, it's just started blowing me away. And I'm like, people have to try this, And I've had quite a few perfect one that they just like, okay, well, you changed my mind. Now, it hasn't happened every single time, but I've got a pretty decent record. Before Munoz, but I started talking about what I want to do on the side is I want to start throwing tea parties. So, people come in and I'll host. Well, I mean, they won't come here. I'll go to them, and I'll host it. I'll pick some teas that they're interested in trying, and it would be, it's something that it's just something fun to do. I also want to start doing it with tea cookies. So, it's all about, it's all about the experience. Excuse me. Okay, yeah, that's fine. We'll trade Christmas gifts. I'm all about that. And Beth, I will talk to you about a flavor profile if you're interested, because a lot of the yep, tea cookies. That's tea infused cookies. You'll love it. I'll talk to you later about Beth about the flavor profile, and I think I can actually pick one for you like off the top of my head. Like Tupperware parties, yeah, that would be about the same, except without the sales pitch. I can do the tea without having to sell it, because it's not exactly mine to sell. I'm just a fan of the product, and I'll tell you where to get it, but you won't be buying it from me. Mm. Oh, it's so good. All right, I'm gonna top myself off because I'm starting to run a little bit low. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do it in front. I don't know how well it's gonna come out. I want to do this so that there's a nice light to it, but I want you to notice that as it pours out, how red it is. I hope that it comes off well with the camera, but we'll see. Yeah, I'm doing it a little bit too. Yeah, I hope you guys can see. Just look at that. Look at how golden and red it is. I think that out of all the teas that I've done so far, the color of it is the most impressive. Like I've never been so enthralled by the color of a tea before. I'm usually all about the taste, but this one is really beautiful. Oh, it is good. Mm. Oh, this is just out of this world. You're gonna have a little bit of this Munoz on come Sunday. I promise. As a matter of fact, I'll probably make some. Let me see. I could probably make some tonight after the stream. I should have enough. Yeah, because I'm usually on for about an hour, and I'm already 45 minutes in. So yeah, I'll be able to do it, and if not tonight, then tomorrow, and it'll be perfectly cold for Sunday. I can't promise that I won't drink some of it first, but see. As a matter of fact, Angel's already tried a few of the iced teas, and she loves it. So they come highly recommended. Ask her; she'll she'll tell you. Mm. Okay, so I'm almost done. I'm almost done drinking. All right, see you then. So I'm almost done drinking. I'm going to open up the floor to you guys again. And I love the interaction. Keep talking. I'm going to keep on going. For real. Don't worry, I think he'll be in for a surprise. on Sunday. I was about to say something I completely forgot. Okay, anytime, come every week, whenever you can, and I'll have my link posted as well. As a matter of fact, I'll tag you in it so that you can come and as a little bit of a reminder that it's there. But anything else anybody wants to talk about? Next flavor. Next flavor. I'm not quite sure yet. I think. Let me see what I have because I have a few in here already. The jasmine. Oh, to my surprise, I have two flavors. Jasmine Silver Needle, which is the one that I was talking about earlier. I think I'm going to do the Jasmine Silver Needle for two reasons. One, I am completely obsessed with jasmine tea. It's out of this world. And two, I haven't done excuse me. I haven't done a white tea a white tea blend at all. So I'm going to talk about that. Because white tea is a bit of it's in its own world. If you don't know what to look for, it tastes like hot water. And that was my first impression of white tea. I just thought it was hot water. And I was like, you don't taste anything, but it's in there. And it actually, ironically, I took a call one day, while I was still in customer service, the front line, and I had this. It was a consult. What type of tea is Tai Chi? I'll let you know that in a minute because it's actually pretty interesting. I had a consult where a rep was asking me what to do about a customer who had a tea that didn't taste like anything. So I was like, "Hold on, I got this." I looked at the flavor and the ingredients and stuff like that, and I was like, "Okay, that's why she doesn't taste anything. This is a white tea. Let me go down the line." So I let her know everything that was in it, and I told her that it's in there. You gotta trust us on that, but it's not meant to be flavorful. It's meant to detox. It's meant to get everything processed in your body quickly. So white tea is excellent for that. If you don't know what to look for, it can be very, very challenging to actually taste it. Jasmine Silver Needle, it's predominantly jasmine, so you'll get a good flavor from it. The Silver Needle, on the other hand, is going to be it's got to be supported a bit. That's fine. I don't mind giving tea lessons as well. Now, for chai tea is not the actual tea leaf, but the seasonings around it. What makes the chai tea chai is the spice, the hotness. You got it. Am I running now, Ma? I assume I'm still going because I don't see my my video slowing down or anything. So I'm assuming it's still going, but I need you guys to tell me. But the chai tea, you can have white chai, black chai, red chai, or green chai. Ralph, you're coming in like close to the end, buddy. you gotta break yourself away and come sooner. You're missing all the teabag jokes. But anyway, the what makes a chai I knew that was coming. What makes a chai tea a chai is basically okay. Great, thanks. I was hoping that the signal was going through. It's a lot of cloves, a lot of cinnamon, peppers, like a black pepper. They have what is it called? The red peppercorn, which I use in a lot of my blends. Oh, it's out of this world. Anything that gives your throat a good little at the end of it, that's what makes it chai. It's not the actual leaf. To buy a steep thing, you mean an infuser? I don't know if they have it at Walmart. I've looked, and they don't have a huge amount. I have two options. I can either send it to you in bags, or I can just add a an infuser to the order. It all depends on your preferences. But I'll talk to you about that later. Anyway, so Ralph, because you were here a little bit late, I'm doing Peaches on the Beaches, which is a really nice peach flavored iced tea. It's got rooibos tea, marigold flowers, vanilla, peach, apple pieces. It's not apple flavoring. Lemongrass, apricots, natural lemon flavor, raspberry pieces, and pineapple pieces. So yeah, oh, Amazon works too. it's. I mean, you can get them. It's just a matter of where. And I mean, going down to Walmart, I was not able to find much of a selection, and even on their website, it's not a whole lot. But I can work with you there. This one, if it's hot or iced, this one I'm drinking it today hot, but it tastes so good. It's bound to be amazing iced. So I have full confidence in there. As a matter of fact, I'm going to be making some iced either today or tomorrow. And then I'll give you guys a definitive answer next week. just remind me, or Munoz he'll testify whether it was good or bad. But I have full faith that this will make it'll make an iced tea that'll knock your socks off. And I'm almost done. Maybe 2 or 3 sips left. All right, so open. Yeah, sorry about that. I lost you. Lost you again. Opening up the flavor. Oh, before I forget, I don't know why I forgot this week, but the charity that this is, what is it? Run the gamut. Yeah, I'm gonna be held to that. Now the charity that this is going to is for the ACLU. I don't normally get political, but I believe that the ACLU is a great cause. So 5% of the profits will go to the ACLU. I mean, I fully support equal rights. I fully support civil rights, and by all means, the ACLU they have a really great, in my book anyway, they have a really great, what's the word I'm looking for? Like they're known. I'm like brain farting here on my vocabulary, but yeah, fully support them. It's amazing. They're amazing. Yeah, super liberals. Oh man, I can't believe you beat me to that one. I was brain farting a little bit. Mm. All done. I'm part of the Clean Plate Club. So, anybody have anything else to ask or talk about, or just throw something at me? Anything? Yeah, I think you guys have have reached your limits. So I'm gonna go ahead and close this out. As usual, I'm gonna post the link to this particular tea. Oh, I love you too, darling. Yeah, cricket noise, cricket noise. I'm going to post the link to this on my Facebook, so you'll know if you're interested, you could pick it up. And as well, inbox me your email address if you want me to send you the complete list of all men. Hey, Izzy, what's up? You missed everything, so Teresa's gonna have to give you the rundown, and I'm hoping she's doing it in interpretive dance. Ah, there you go. This is why I'm doing it, so that people like learn what they didn't know before, and this is what I live for. Like putting it out there and letting people know that tea is not just limited to Ceylon. Or is it Ceylon? I always struggle with that word. I'm gonna have to Google it. But anyway, closing up, I'm gonna go ahead and yes, hit the subscribe button. I think that everybody here is already like following me. But yeah, if you can share my video with all of your friends. And I actually do have a YouTube channel that I never use. As a matter of fact, I was also talking to one of my friends who said I should start doing it on Twitch. Yeah, exactly, Jazzy, you got me right there. I'm gonna do it on Twitch. I don't know if there's a way for me to do it simultaneously on Facebook and Twitch at the same time. But I'm gonna look into it. If not, I'll do two. I mean, this is something that I like to do, and if I have the energy to do it twice a week, then hey, I'll do it twice a week. I'll figure out. So you're a Twitch addict, okay? So I'll see you there at the very least. Mr. Rogers is going. Mr. Rogers died. I mean, sorry to tell you, but he's been dead for a while. But yeah, go ahead, message me all you want. You know where to find me. And once I get and reruns, okay. What I'll do is I'll start looking into into Twitch, and we'll see where that goes. I mean, if it opens up an even bigger audience, then by all means. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Looks like I just hit the hour mark this week, which is great because I think the past 2 weeks I only hit around 45 to 50 minutes. So I don't want to slow down. I want to keep on going. I want to keep on topping it. Katie, oh my God, it's been like a million years. What's up? You just catching me like at the end of this. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Katie, if you want to catch the beginning of it, it'll be on Facebook in just a couple minutes. And let's catch up soon, okay? See you guys next week. I'm gonna do. I've made up my decision. I'm doing Jasmine Silver Needle. That's it. End of discussion. So long.